Hello, I'm here to bring you some safety tips for the backcountry, especially if you're a newbie. So right now I'm at beautiful Loch Leven Lakes in the Sierra Nevadas. So the first thing is to have a navigation system. So you want to use the inReach Mini is what I highly recommend for a satellite GPS. This can track you. It can also send text and emails, very simple text, to friends. You can tell your friends where you're going. You can send them an email, and the inReach Mini will send them your location, and you can track them. If you're in trouble, but not so much that you need assistance, you can simply text your friends from here. For navigation, I highly recommend downloading Gaia. It is a great app, and I highly recommend it over using AllTrails. AllTrails can be great to find the hike you want to do, but I highly recommend downloading Gaia. You can record the trail you want to take and then track it once you get out here. The maps are fantastic, and it's a really much safer way to navigate the backcountry than just depending on AllTrails or your own knowledge. Next is hydration. I recommend not bringing a bladder. Bladders can and they will break. If you bring one, bring an extra one. Bring Nalgene bottles. They're durable, they're not going to break, they hardly ever leak. Platypus bottles, anything other than a bladder that's more secure and will not break. You also always want to have a filtration system. They've come a long way from the pumps. They're lightweight, easy to use. You always want to have a way to filter your water. And as a backup, in case those break, you can have iodine tablets. Always travel with those just in case. You always want to have backups for everything. Next is first aid. I recommend taking a wilderness first aid course. Highly recommend it. You can't know enough while you're out here. So you always want to have your first aid kit. You always want a cheat sheet, because if things happen, you might go completely blank, and it's always good to have a reference. And if you have your four-legged friend, you want to make sure they have a first aid kit too. And then lastly, we'll talk about fuel. Always have enough food for your adventure, and then have extra. If you do get in a predicament where you have to be rescued or taken out, it takes hours to get people out here. So you want to make sure you have food and water. All right, so that covers it. Satellite GPS, let someone know where you're going for in case of emergency. Have a reliable source of water, have water filtration, have fuel, have a first aid kit, and sign up for a wilderness first aid course. All right, have fun out there.